My name is Aoife. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Dublin.
Can you tell me, how did you get involved in weightlifting and when did you start?
Yeah, so I started when I was quite young actually. I started with CrossFit when I was 14 years old. My mom started CrossFit and I was like obsessed with her at the time, so
Right.
I just wanted to follow her in her footsteps and kind of like just join in with her. So I actually started because my mom started.
So she was a strong mom to be a good role model.
Yeah, definitely.
And so you started weightlifting then. Did you change from CrossFit or did you cross to weightlifting directly then or specifically?
Yeah, when I found out that you could do like just the weightlifting part and not have to do any of the cardio stuff, I was like sold on the idea. So
Sure.
just before the pandemic, I had started off in capital strength and I was just doing that kind of part-time, half CrossFit, half weightlifting. And then like during COVID and everything, as soon as I got back, and I started college as well at the time, and it suited my schedule so much more and I really, really enjoyed it, so went straight into that.
And when did you start competing in weightlifting then, or have you competed?
Yeah, I started competing like almost straight away. One of the main reasons I actually went up to capital strength full time was I wanted to get into the competitive side of it. I'm a very competitive person by nature, so that was one of the benefits to me. But yeah, I started. I think I started competing when I was around like I had the 2 years with lockdown, and so
there wasn't much happening during
those 2
years.
Yeah. So I lost my youth years with that, but I went straight into competing as a junior as soon as like competitions came back.
Okay, and what has been your greatest achievement so far then in the sport?
I think my greatest achievement was probably getting to go and compete at the Celtic Nations, and I got to represent Ireland doing that. So,
when was that? Was that this year?
Yeah, it was this year.
Where was it on?
It was down in Scotland in Dundee.
Dundee. Okay.
So the journey down was really, really fun. Getting to like compete with people who are around my age and all kind of had the same goals and aspirations was really, really good and inspiring.
How many were on the Irish team?
Oh Jesus, I wouldn't know. It was a good few of us. I think there was 9 of us altogether.
Okay.
9 or 12.
Very good, and you did well.
Yeah, I was really
very
happy with my performance.
Good. Okay. And outside of weightlifting then, what else, what other sports or what other things do you do? You're in college, you said now, so what are you're studying?
I'm studying sports management and coaching,
Okay.
so it kind of ties in really, really well.
Sure.
Yeah, I was a very sporty person. I really like having it as part of my lifestyle, so I'm doing a lot of coaching at the moment, coaching loads of different things. It's my part-time
Coaching
job as
practice.
well. Yeah,
Right, okay.
and hopefully I'll get into a bit of coaching with weightlifting soon as well.
And where are you on that, in your course? How many more years have you to do? Or?
I'm in my 3rd year,
Okay,
so I have another year
another
left. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it at the moment, and it's great getting to like bring it into my sport as well as like my lifestyle.
Yeah, because there's a lot of coaching involved in weightlifting, isn't there? It's quite a technical sport.
Yeah.
Tell me then, what are your aspirations for the sport in the future? What do you hope to achieve?
God, I have loads.
Okay.
So I think maybe some short-term goals would be just continuing to get strong, get a few more PBs if possible, and then maybe some long-term goals would be to continue to like do international competitions, maybe get to represent Ireland a few more times. Euros is definitely something that I'd be looking to do in the future.
Okay. And does your mum still do the CrossFit, or is she interested in the weightlifting, or is she proud that you've taken up the weightlifting?
Yeah, I'd say she's my biggest fan. She's always putting stuff up on Facebook of me and everything. But yeah, she's still doing CrossFit. She loves like the whole CrossFit side of it, but she also loves the weightlifting. So it's really, really cool being able to kind of talk to her about all the stuff that I'm doing, and she knows what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
And yeah, she'll follow me going to competitions and everything. Like she used to drive me up before I had my license. She used to drive me up and down to capital strength like nearly every day. So
it's dedication.
Yeah. She's
very
been a huge
supporter. And why do you think being strong as a woman is important?
I think it's really important just kind of to break those boundaries and those stereotypes. So growing up, I wouldn't have known like really any kind of female athletes, or I never ever would have thought of like doing weightlifting or anything like that. Like I wasn't sporty before I started this, so just being able to kind of be that role model and inspire other people like my mom inspired me is like really, really important. So being able to be strong for other girls is really important to me.
And does it give you confidence?
Yes, it definitely gives me confidence. I'm a completely different person now since I've started.
So the guys know not to take you on because you're...
No, definitely not.